Hello, I'm Pseudo Trainer, and we're back in it today with a culture game with Pedro. So, right now we're making pretty good pace with the Oracle, primarily because we took work ethic and we have a decent population, and we are getting near our housing limit. That is something to keep in mind. We do not have the granary. So, one of the things that I've been playing around with as I've been getting ready is we could potentially buy the granary. I don't know if it's worth finishing the Oracle or switching over to the granary for a bit. It's definitely a hard choice right now. I don't know. It's 65 production, so what we could also do is potentially get a builder with our gold here soon. It's only going to be 200 to buy a builder, and that can be used to spread our empire to improve multiple things. Because if we look at our area, we are already working this tile. Oh, that's another thing. I originally said that I want to swap this tile back over when we were going to do the Oracle, but I didn't even say it, but I did think it, that I want to wait for the holy site to finish here before I switch it back over, because when this holy site finishes, this city's going to have a ton of production. So for the time being, I want to focus that, because that's actually pretty important. I kind of need to decide if I want to buy the granary or if we want to just leave it. And five population at this point is pretty good. I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to leave it as is, and we will probably buy a builder here soon to improve a couple tiles. Like, we're going to work that tile. This tile is fine to work, but we're working two food, one production tiles to get us one production of profit here. It's nice that we're not working too much food. This one's fine to work because it still has a production. It's totally fine. But if we improve this stone here, we are going to be able to, we're going to have a much better tile because we'll have one more production. And then we can potentially swing in here. We can harvest this stone, and then we could also come in here and do something in this. With all that being said, one of the things I was playing around with last time was switching Magnus in here. Magnus is doing nothing for this city right now, and Pingala works off of population. So we're actually going to swap these two. And another reason is because when this builder is bought, I actually want Magnus's chop ability. Oh, we also need this for loyalty. Yeah, you were sandwiched between two civilizations and golden ages. Yeah, so we definitely need that. We want to harvest the stone anyways. Having Magnus in here for when we harvest or chop, Magnus will give us a little bit of an extra. He'll give us 50% of whatever we're doing, which will be really huge. So we are going to leave this for now, and we're going to keep on going with the game. And then this will be our settler factory for quite a while, because really all this city needed is to grab this national park. Luckily we got this mountain because it was closer to us. It was 3 away, it was 2 here. We were pretty likely to get this one, so that's totally fine. And then we'll naturally get this one here in a little bit. We can kind of keep on exploring. So for some reason America ran up here, went to war or something, and trying to steal their cities. There's an entire desert blocking them. I don't know. This is super weird. We're gonna go over here, just playing a little body block, and from time to time I just want to check on our stuff with Lotto. We're doing pretty good. Lotto, we weren't able to send a delegation, but he likes us decently enough for some reason. We don't want to go for Void Singers. I think we might go for it. I mean, we just have to look at how our faith gain is. If we get insane faith gain, we'll probably take it. But for the time being, I'm just going to leave it as is. Ending turns. That's how it's going to be for a bit. So some of this might get cut out more frequently. But we did unlock our tier 1 government. So we are going to be building 2 wonders. So if we're going to come in here, one of these, which one is it? I'm blind. Autocracy will be able to give us production towards wonders. Now, this is great, but right now we could get more economic policy slots, which could be helpful. I do like that idea because the military policy cards aren't helping us right now. We're not going to war. We're not doing anything of the such. So let's see here. The wonder is really good though, and it would help us a little bit with each of our yields, but we don't have a government plaza placed down. That's one of the things that we will want to place in here when we hit the next population, by the way, because this is going to be a really productive city, and it's going to be a great candidate for our government plaza next. So this government plaza is something that we'll probably place in the city, but we have to hit 4 population, and that's just slow moving because of the housing problem here. Now, we could also take our next promotion as Owls of Minerva, and what that will do is it will give us another economic policy slot. We could also always switch off of autocracy in a little bit to something like classical republic. So yeah, we're actually going to take autocracy. And now we can just look what we want to place in here. So we don't need the scientist. These we don't really need. So it's really down to this stuff. And we are going to be producing settlers here soon. But let's see if there's a civic. We're going to want that. Yeah, we're going to put in the settler card. We don't have anything we're switching to like in a civic fast enough that will matter much, so we're gonna put in the settler. And for this one, it really doesn't matter. I mean, we can maybe take the loyalty if that's gonna become a problem, but loyalty's currently fine. We're putting in the settler card. We'll put in the loyalty card. We're not really fighting barbarians either, so just in case, because we do have a warrior, we can move to a city if we need. And there's a scout over here just healing, and he could maybe come and do something. I did want to go scout down here, but it looked like there were barbarians. Maybe they're cleared out by now. And the next thing we need to do, even though if we're going for culture, going for a theater square sounds super good, right? Well, we want to get the street carnival. For one, it's our unique unit, and we're going to need it for the Colosseum. We founded our religion last game, so now we need to bring out the first missionary of being a shitty person. And you can already see here that we need to start spreading our religion because we're getting a bunch of pressure from Hinduism over here, which is a good religion, so if it takes us over, I'm not that upset, honestly. But getting our religion at the start is going to be pretty helpful for us. So, we are... Why was that +5? Oh, duh, there's a shrine there. I'm very confused. I'm just so used to looking at the Empire screen here, so I was just wondering. Alright, we're gonna just chill here. I don't really care what the scout does. If it takes a step forward, we'll kill it, but I don't want to go too far. Yeah, it's going to get itself killed. So we need more amenities. That's what it's telling us. We sold our amenities before, and then the housing is getting low here, which we already knew. So we are going to come over here. We are going to spread our religion. That will get us some era score, which is the number one reason why we took the dedication we did. I'm fairly certain it's the only reason, actually, but all right. Yes, living with our surroundings. Got it. You're living with war. Alright, they took this city. So they are really trying to push out of their desert tundra start. Man, Teddy, for someone who loves high appeal, man, Teddy did not roll well. Look at this. I mean, he has one one high appeal tile that is getting the forest benefit. So, unfortunate. All right. So now this city has insane production. If we go into here, the religion's not spread yet. Okay. Now you guys are gonna see something crazy. So you can already see it here, but +6. Yeah, and this is why we want to keep our religion in the meantime, but actually letting our religion die out at some point, as long as we don't lose the game from it, isn't the worst idea either. But yeah, this +6 production is insanely good. So if we're looking here, we probably will have to run a missionary charge back over just to make sure that we don't lose it too soon. But this city is insanely productive now, and we're just going to start producing a couple settlers to help grab our foothold of our land and all that fun stuff. So we finished the granary over here, and now we've unlocked watermills, which is a super, super good building. Once again, this would cost 70 gold. That's the only thing I currently care about. Government plaza is being built somewhere else. So we're just doing a watermill. So, and then the next thing I'm going to do here is we are going to purchase the builder. I could have done this a little bit sooner, but the first thing I wanted to do was harvest out the stone anyways, and we're waiting for Magnus, so it didn't really matter. And then this guy is going to run over and either harvest out that stone or improve that stone. I need to still decide which one I'm doing. We could also put a pen up here. I'm not sure if that's better. We're just kind of waiting to see how the lotto thing turns out. Yeah, 3-3. So our relationship's improving. So we definitely don't want to settle close to him too soon. But we're also going to try to build a settler and run it over there. I don't know. I really want to be friends with Lotto. So. Alright. So let's keep scouting. Where are we at? So, okay. Nope, the pressure is fixed here, so we can come over here. And what we could do is actually convert Lotto, because I don't think he has a religion. I'm going to come in here. So he has scientist. He has a prophet. I don't want to mess up our religion, actually. Our relationship, so we're going to run away from him. I want to just chill for a little bit. We're going to step on... I should have bought the builder one turn early. Because I used up all my movement. I'm a dum-dum. Alright. So now we can harvest out this resource. And then in a little bit here we'll be able to get the aqueduct. So this is going to go run up here now. And I also forgot again to switch this tile back. So that's good for us. So we're going to go secure our religion in our own area. And does Chandragupta have one of the religions? You want to find someone that doesn't have a religion yet and spread it to them. So unmet player, Indonesia. And then, so... Okay, yeah, Lotto's just holding on to the final great prophet. So he hadn't found his religion yet, which is kind of weird, honestly. Maybe he doesn't have a holy site somehow? I don't know. I don't know how he'd get great prophet points, but... Okay, so yeah, we're converting very slowly. So if we do this, our religion pressure will be fixed. Nice. So we found the Chocolate Hills. Tay's making good use of that, I bet. And this is why you don't want to piss off Chandragupta. It's a really good unit. So we're making good progress on the Oracle. Hopefully we don't lose it. We're getting in that window where the pillage that made us fix it would kind of cause a problem. So we want to, if we can, try to become friends in 9 turns with Lotto here. So I want to come into our relationship. So one of the things that I'm going to do here is I'm going to give him a gift of 50 gold. Alright, so when we give a gift of 50 gold, that's going to improve our relationship by 3, which will allow me to maybe send him a delegation soon. I might give him more gifts, which will allow us to maybe declare friendship with him soon. We're doing pretty good with him, so we just want to kind of chill. We want more settlers. This is just settler city right now. Kind of just looking around. Their borders are very similar, so I'm like, wait, America's already up here? No. So America's down here, and Chandragupta actually has taken a lot of this. So America, are you on 3 cities now? Do we only see? No, you're at 4 cities. I don't know where their other city is, but America's not having a good game, it looks like. So, yep. So, he's out of war, though, which is good for him. Okay. We're going to give him 50 more gold. And then I might gift him my Diplo favor here soon. So, you'll see it's +7 now, so we're way closer on relationship. So hopefully that'll work out in our favor. Next turn, because before we settle near him, I definitely want to be friends with him. We can do this here. It doesn't have a holy site, so our major benefit isn't even happening yet. But we will have a holy site whenever the city decides to grab this tile. But in the meantime, it's fine. Okay, so this is where I need to decide here. Okay. So, let's see here. 205. How much do we get if we harvest? 39. Alright, so if we get this is going to be a theater square, right? Like, that is our easy theater square. That's a +4 theater square if we get both these wonders. Which is already 3 of the 4 like districts that we know we're gonna build, because we're gonna get to 10 population in the capital. That's not even a question. So, and then we need a commercial hub. So where's the commercial hub gonna go? So we have a holy site down here. We have a commercial hub somewhere potentially. We're not going to get the adjacency off of this unless we could do something cool, I guess. So we also need to determine where the government plaza is going. Those are the 2 things we need to decide kind of like now. So if we put a government plaza here, this is not connected to the river. I mean, this is already a +6. I don't need to improve it. So if we place a commercial hub here, and we place a commercial hub here, this commercial hub is boosted, this one's boosted, and then we could maybe, here. I know. We put a commercial hub here. This commercial hub's boosted. This commercial hub's boosted. This holy site is boosted. I think that's the play. So with that being said, this could definitely become a quarry. Actually, let's think here. Okay, if we look at the appeal here, this is really good. So we could get this tile easily, and the furthest tile we can get out is here. So originally I'm like, oh, we can do a what's it called here, but that would require us to settle a city like here. But we could do both. What if these are both? I like that plan actually quite a bit. So if we settle right here, does this grab everything? 1, 2, 3, yes. So we will settle there, the city that I wanted to before. I don't think it can be a Petra city because there's no Petra near it. But our coastal city here might be a Petra city. I don't I don't know. This area looks so good, but it's just I've been avoiding it. And then what that will allow us to do here is just double checking. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And then same logic applies to the tile above it. So we can put a national park here. And a national park here. That seems good. We don't want to kill one of the good tiles, but this one isn't a good tile anyway, so we're just going to harvest. That's going to cut down the turns in half, and then if this gets grabbed, in the meantime, I will have kicked myself for not killing that scout and let it pillaging a really important tile for us. In the meantime, this guy is going to probably go run over here. I mean, maybe improve the deer. Also, I did not micromanage this. We were probably working that at the start, which would have been really bad, but for the time being, that's going well. Also, one of the things we should always come in here and double check is that the city is kind of functioning okay, and it is currently, so I'm happy with that. Alright. Okay, so, yep, we have being a shitty person pretty much on lockdown for a lot of this, and they don't have a religion, so that we're gonna start spreading our religion over here. And this is about the faith marker. Yeah, so next turn we can buy another missionary. Ooh, we're friends. It doesn't. Oh yes, Lotto likes us. Lotto's starting to like us. All right. Send that Del. We don't have gold. We don't have gold. No. I want it so bad. We're gonna sell some of our Diplo. We don't need the Diplo for a gift, and we can just gift gold. So what I'm gonna do here, we're pretty early on into the era anyways. Yeah, whoops, sorry. So he will give us 100 gold now, and then, so he'll give us 100 gold. Alright, so let's try to find a better deal. So you will give us how much? You won't give us 100 gold. You won't give us 100 gold. So it's looking like Deity is the number one person, which is good because Teddy's having a bad game. So if we give it to the AI, they're going to blow it anyways. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. I want more flat gold than that. Alright, so what we're going to do is put that in, stick this down. He's going to get all fussy, and let's see if we can find a good medium. So I guess I'm glazing over this. The reason why I don't want to sell him 8 Diplo for 100, just because I'm like, oh, whatever, like I can get more gold. You want to kind of play around with this, throw it down quick, like give him 1 less of whatever you're getting, and then seeing what the difference is. Basically, we were selling 8 for 100, but 7 he'll give us 91. So we get to keep 1 Diplo, which is good. And like 1 Diplo is worth more than 9 gold, basically. So just throwing it down is good. We get a bunch of flat gold, which is great. And then this turn, we can send our delegation to Lotto here. You can see that this is turning really good. Maybe next turn we can get it. So where are we right now? So we're going to keep the good tile for now. We'll just kill it naturally later. Yeah, I'm leaning to maybe improving the deer here. So we're just scouting more, and we found a safe state, which is good. So I forget what these guys. Yeah, okay. I just never remember that one. And next turn we're gonna buy a missionary. That'll probably be one of the first things we do. So let's buy the missionary. I really want to become your friend. Please let me be your friend. So we're going to give him like 35 gold this time, and let's see how that improves our relationship. Okay, yep. We maxed out trade deals, so next turn, hopefully, because the settler's on its way, and that's gonna make everything rough. Okay, so yeah, he already built Machu Picchu. So getting that is so hard on Deity anyways. So this one's naturally gonna convert. We're gonna go a little bit deeper into like one of these cities or something. Also, did he settle his religion somewhere yet? No. I don't know why he hasn't founded his religion. You can tell because it's not here either, but okay, settler's on its way. We need to become I didn't reunite my friendship. And we got Oracle, yes. Okay, that's great. That is fantastic. Okay. So we wanted Oracle so badly, and here's kind of why. Okay. So that was perfectly timed, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But let's just hover over the Oracle. So the Oracle, I just kind of said we wanted it, but didn't go through it too much. So we can purchase great people, less with faith. And keep in mind, we're not going for a religious victory. So using our faith for other reasons can be really impactful. Yes, we're going to need a lot of it for things like naturalists and rock bands, but being able to just do something with our faith that will directly help us is really good. And we get refunds on our great people, so it's a great wonder for that. And then districts in this city provide +2 great points of their type. So now we're getting more faith, and I'll show you why. And pretty soon here we're going to get more great people points for the buildings and things like that. So the great writers for theater squares, as it's showing there. So that's just fantastic. So really loving that. So next thing we're going to do is we need to place our street carnival. And then in here, we need to start working on the government plaza. So we need a plan where that's going. We are going for the street carnival, and then we're going for the street carnival, and then we're going to be going for the arena, and then we are going to be going for the Coliseum. And the Coliseum is going to give us a bunch of happiness across our empire. It's going to give us culture to all the cities within this area too. And if you look at how many cities this is going to impact, it's going to impact this city right here. It's not going to impact this one. It's impacting this one and this city, which we're going to settle. And we're going to settle a city up here. It's fantastic. Whew. All right, that was exciting. First off, declare the friendship every turn with allow. I think I already did it this turn, but you never hurt trying more. Alright, so we have all these things with him. I just really want to become friends with him. I mean, settling near him will hurt our relationship, but it's already better, so if he doesn't want to accept the friendship, it's fine. But also, did that wreck? No, it didn't. So another reason why you want to settle someone that you think is going to settle quickly, because right now this city wasn't here before. So settling here is going to give us enough loyalty to be able to settle here with the help of a governor or something else. So this is going fantastic. Loving the state of the game right now. Next thing we got to do is we need to figure out where this government plaza is going. So the best choice, I think, is right here, but that costs us 75 gold. That costs us all of our income. And the reason why the best choice is right here is it will hit these two planned things here, and we can maybe put another district here, like the theater square is probably going to go like here, for example, right? We don't boost the aqueduct, and then this tile is the same, but this is a guaranteed 3. So I'm leaning towards the government plaza right there. We do have to buy this tile. Ooh, we don't have bronze working, do we? Okay, so that's the next thing we need. We need to do that anyways. Actually, let's get engineering. We'll get bronze working, because that lines up decently well with the settler timing, and then we'll go from there. So next thing we need is drama and poetry. We do want one more governor title soon to unlock the Alza Minerva probably. But we'll go down here. We'll probably go for theology. It'll be great. So you're just kind of exploring over here. Okay, yes. So we want to keep spreading. So we're going to send him down over here. Why is they think it takes way too much time, way too less time because of the fog of war. Moving through fog of war just really throws off like the guesstimations of everything. So we now have being a shitty person as the main religion there, and we're just continuing to scout. Okay, declaration of war. Lotto has declared war on the city-state down here. Great. So, I didn't even have to try to figure out what their specialty is because they're gonna lose. All right. So we're gonna move you down here. Is that really faster? Okay. All right. So I just want to become friends with you. Become friends with me, please, please. We can make it a little bit better by giving him 10 gold. I know a lot of my gold is going towards this, but it would just help if we were friends with him. You need to wait a whole turn after you gift. I'm just continuing to try because I'm paranoid about it. So if we build a camp here, it's going to give us +2 gold. We're going to be working this tile anyways, but we're about to finish the water mill. Working something like this is totally fine. Okay, so I'm going to micromanage this dude now. Yep. So, perfect. One of the first things we're going to do is place that aqueduct. And we're going to finish the settler that's 10 turns. Never mind. We're going to finish this, then we're going to go for the government plaza while we wait for bronze working. I think that is the best play we have, even though getting settlers out good is really good. It's just better to get where we're going right now. Okay. Come on. Just like me, bro. Our first impressions are slowly ticking down though. It's been long enough. So first technology of a new era is what triggered before, by the way. Alright. We kind of have a lay of our entire area. I think that Chandragupta got the best end of the bargain here. He had plenty of land. If I went right first to settle, we probably could have grabbed more of this. But then this natural wonder would have been up for grabs. That desert is definitely going to be ours, though. So we definitely have like a good like EU area, and settling over here might be doable. We just don't know anything about the land. Let's kind of look around more. And then I didn't place my pin here just in case I forget where I wanted a government plaza. Alright, we are moving you down. We can't buy another missionary for a while. Move here. This guy's going to walk directly where I settle. It's just the law of Civ. I might want to switch this tile back. Okay, cool. There's the street carnival. So that's awesome. It's our unique building, so we get a bunch of era score. And it allows us to build theater squares. Theater squares are great. What we can do if we wanted was to place a theater square, but we're going for the government plaza. So we're actually not going to do that here. We still haven't gotten this. Now, what we could do is commit to a theater square over here, which isn't the worst. We could also place a street carnival here as well, because our 4 buildings, or 4 districts I should say, that we want to place on in every single area is basically going to be harbors and commercial hubs we're going to lean more towards commercial hubs because we're more inland, but these are interchangeable. If we sell a coastal city, we'll probably go for a harbor because it's more beneficial. But these are what we kind of want to focus on for our income. We always want a theater square. We basically always want a street carnival, and then we want a holy site in most of the areas. And holy sites will actually get sooner a lot of the time, even though it's a maybe in the city. But these three are like the ones we always want, and then other things are just filler. So what we could do is we can start working on one of these. And we already have a street carnival. We don't have a theater square. I think going for a theater square here is good. It's still going to cost 75 gold, though. I want it. I mean, it's +3 because of the rainforest thing. The annoying thing is it really depends on what Chandragupta does over here. This could fall later on, and we'll deal with that when the time comes. But hopefully he just leaves it as is. I mean, it's a cocoa, so he'll probably improve it. Let's just hope he doesn't chop it. AI doesn't really chop much, to my knowledge, though. So I definitely want theology, because we're going to want apostles. Because we have a pretty good stake. They don't have a religion. We can settle our religion pretty easily. And then the next thing we need is we need the arena. So what the arena will do is it'll give us tourism later, which is good. Or keep in mind, that's how we're going to win. We already have 11. So great. So we want to refresh this always, especially because we're going to settle near him in a moment. We want to try to simp for a lotto as hard as we can. And it's not worth giving him money. And look at that. He settled just like I said he was gonna. Totally fine. If we went up, we probably could have sniped this. Totally fine. Totally fine. We're gonna go fill in the bit of unknown area here, and then we'll just set them on auto explore. What was this bin? I don't remember. But yeah, city's gone somewhere in here. I haven't decided yet. Barbarian outpost. Good. Okay. Away from us. Nice. So we're just gonna move around. This is like our final try. Alright, he's gonna be upset with us next turn, actually. So we can try one more time, but I'm not feeling too helpful of it. We have one. This would help us only really if we were producing settlers in the city. This will count for settlers as well as just military units, and builders, things like that. Anything in the units area will count. So, but that's only in the capital, so I'm not too worried about that. And none of these others will gain us benefit because the benefits are locked down on these numbers up here. So we can't go up to 3. We only have 1s. So we can worry about this later. We can kind of double check. So the Great Rider we might do. So Candy's a good candidate. And the Heavy Chariot I'm not planning on doing anytime soon. So we have our trader now. Ooh. This might be the play. We're gonna go for the money here, because that will help improve our relationship. So next turn. So actually, even though I said we weren't gonna do this again, so we're going to start with 10. We might be able to fix this. So he has 10 now. We sent him a trade route. Next turn, he'll realize we have a trade route. And he might start liking us again. So we might be able to... Yes, perfect. That was the play. I'm so happy that worked out. So we don't need this. So I'm going to move away. And we didn't sell the city yet. That's really bad. Oh god, that is so close. Okay. Friend. I'm sorry what I'm about to do, friend. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, cool. We got the city. We're friends. It's that worked out so well. Timing wound up being perfect for that. We'll deal with this in a moment, but looking over here, we're gonna have a problem. New city to build up, and then we have a barbarian encampment that spawned right on our borders. Luckily the scout spawned here and it's probably going to go up, but I don't know. So we'll have to deal with this right away. It's so close. We can't let this come in and take one of our cities. So I think that'll be it for this one. We'll deal with the onslaught of barbarians that will for sure come my way, just like always, next time. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.